Joining us now are some of the top achievers in the Independent Examinations Board, and Keketso Litedu and Tiiso Msenya, who are from St. Mary's DSG. They both got 8 distinctions. Also joining us is Menzi Bongwe from St. John's College. Guess how much he got? 9 distinctions. And he's already been accepted to Harvard University. I was hoping to bring that as a surprise, but the producers decided that they were going to tell the nation anyway. Guys, welcome. And this is such an exciting moment. You are going to do the talking, not me tonight. So let's start with you, Tiiso. Where were you when you received the result, and how was the feeling?
I was at school, and I had just gotten to school around 1:45.
Yeah.
And apparently the message had already gone out. I got them, people were saying, I got it. Tiiso, check. I was like, no, I'm not checking until my mom gets here, because she's still in the car getting her hair done real quick. And I was like, no, I'm not going to check until she gets here.
Yeah.
And then my Afrikaans teacher ran up to me and she said, Tiiso, what did you get for Afrikaans? And at that point, I didn't want to say no, ma'am. I don't want to open. So I just opened it, and I saw the shock of my life, honestly.
Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah. Menzi,
yeah.
Where were you?
I was at home. I was eating lunch, and I just had this massive knot in my stomach because I knew the time was ticking closer.
Yeah.
And then I just saw in the corner of my laptop the start of the message with my exam number and everything else. So I was there, and my mom was next to me, and it was just a big moment. And she was like, "Zingenile," and we were like, "Yeah, Zingenile." It was a whole thing. So we went through it, and it felt crazy in the moment. I didn't know what to say. It was a surreal experience, to be honest.
Oh. Keke?
Funny story, I had no idea they were coming out at 1 o'clock. So last night I waited until 12 and checked the results every 5 minutes, expecting something to show up, and nothing showed up. And then I saw that the platform changed it to 1 o'clock, and I was like, oh, okay, so we're gonna see them at school. And then I was on my way to school, and then we were walking into the hall, and then I just felt this buzz in my pocket, and I said, it can't be. It can't be, and I looked, and it was my results. Yes, it was my results. Via SMS, and I was just so shocked and so relieved that I did well.
So let's quickly talk about preparation for this exam. We've only got about 5 minutes to conclude with all of this. I know it's so unfair. How did you prepare for this exam, and did you think that you were going to achieve the 8 distinctions you got?
To be honest, I don't know if I fully thought that I would achieve it, but I felt it in my heart that I wanted it. So what I did was I wrote it down on pieces of paper, all that I wanted to achieve, each subject and the sort of mark that I wanted, and then I prayed about it. And then I was like, okay, so how much you need to study for each subject to get what you want? And I did a lot of past papers for maths, especially, and for English, I got tutoring to make sure I got that distinction, because it was fighting me.
Yeah.
My whole high school career. So I was like, no, we're getting that distinction with English. There's no chance. So yeah.
Menzi, let's talk to you.
Yeah.
How was preparation? And you have to talk to me, guys, about also the time that you take to just relax a little bit, or is it just books all the time?
For me, preparation, I think I try my best I don't study the best when I'm alone, so I'm in a group with someone studying. So I was going to one of my friends in the boarding house probably every night. People were saying, guys, this is getting a lot now, you're always studying together. And I was like, yeah, for me, it helps a lot. So I think with the preparation, I just kept on collaborating with people, getting their ideas and giving them mine, so that we could keep working off each other and bouncing off each other. And then, yeah, the time to rest, I think luckily when you're with someone else, it's a lot easier to feel like I'm not working as hard, because, you guys are you're still being social at the same time, and you're speaking to someone and communicating. So I think that sense of connection that I even got while I was studying was a little bit of a release from the exam stress. But obviously I did always block out time to be okay, here, I'm not going to do any work. I'm not even going to think about it. I just want to take a breath and relax, spend time with the people around me.
Keke?
What I appreciate about my school, St. Mary's DSG Pretoria, is that, since grade 8, they really instill in you this habit of splitting up your lifestyle to be balanced. So there's sport, there's culture, there's academics. You know, you're not just hitting books. So that same habit transferred into how I approached matric.
Yeah.
I wasn't just studying. When I felt like I needed to take a break, I'd go practice piano or go to the squash courts. You know, do something to take my mind off of the books just for a few minutes and then come back to it. And again, wanting it enough makes it feel less like you're studying and more like you're preparing yourself to reach those goals.
Yeah. All right, here comes a even more exciting part. You've got to tell us, where are you going next for your tertiary education?
I am going to the University of Cape Town
To study?
to study actuarial science. And I am considering Stellenbosch, but I think my heart is at UCT because my sister's at UCT.
Yeah.
And she's also studying actuarial science, so we can share notes.
So can I make an assumption?
Yeah.
Actuarial science, I should think that mathematics, you probably aced it. The Minister of Basic Education was talking just now about gateway subjects, and I know that math is one of those. How much did you get?
I got 94%.
Yes, 94%. I won't tell you how much I got. Menzi?
Yeah, I've been accepted to Harvard College in the United States.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Say that again.
Yes,
How did that come about?
Well, it wasn't a process I was unaware of. I've been sort of working on my application throughout the year and trying my best to, you know, do things outside of the classroom and extracurriculars that work towards, you know, getting me into like the best school possible. And I think with that, also similar to her, actually, my brother is there, and I got a lot of that sort of inspiration to go from him. So I'm thinking of studying economics.
Economics at Harvard, and he's already been accepted. Keke, you close the show for us.
I'll be going to Stellenbosch University to study medicine, and I'm really looking forward to it. I think medicine is really just, you know, it's more of a passion than just a career, and that's something that I really just have in my heart, you know, helping people in that sort of way.
Guys, it is absolutely phenomenal what you have achieved, and I wish you the best of luck. And I think you actually don't even need it because you guys are such hard workers. Well done for achieving what you have. You really make us proud as a country. Thank you very much for joining me tonight.
Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you to my guests there, Keketso Litedu, and she's from St. Mary's DSG. You also have next to her Menzi Bongwe. He is from St. John's College, and then Tiiso Msenya, also from St. Mary's DSG. Okay, this is how we end it for tonight.